Okay, so a few last details related to your Works Cited page and the format of your Works Cited entries and the format of your internal citations. First of all, in the last video I showed you this and I pasted in this Works Cited entry, but there's something here that you have to fix. Works Cited entries need to have a hanging indent. Here's how you do that. I'm going to highlight the whole entry. It's 2 lines long. And then I go up here and I'm going to select this little triangle right here. Not the rectangle above it, but the little triangle. I'm going to click on that. The whole thing just moved. I'm going to click on that and drag it over. So what I'm going to do is drag the whole thing over, and then I'll go back and get the rectangle and drag that back. So this is called a hanging indent, and what I mean by that is that the first line of every Works Cited entry should be against the left margin, and all other lines of each entry need to be indented. That's so that you can easily scan down through the list and see the beginning of each Works Cited entry. Why does that matter? Well, it matters because the first thing is what you put in your internal citation. Remember that from a previous video? So in this entry, the last name of the author is the first thing, and her last name is Gannon. So anytime I use this source by Megan Gannon, anytime I use this website with the article, How Rising Temperatures Suffocated 96% of Sea Life, anytime I use this, I'm going to mark that with her last name. So I won't get into typing a bunch of stuff because I did that in a previous video. So let's just pretend. I'm going to type like I'm typing in real words, but I'm not. And then let's say this is a quote from that source by Megan Gannon. When I get to the end, I close the quotation marks and parentheses, and I put in her last name and period. So this one up here, climate change evidence, this one goes with this first Works Cited entry. Climate change evidence, how do we know? So this quote goes with that source. This quote came from this source by Megan Gannon. And that completes the 2 parts of citation for MLA research papers. I need internal citations and I need Works Cited entries that match up. So again, your internal citations, these things in these parentheses, they come from whatever comes first in the Works Cited entry. Okay, so now how do you know exactly how to format these internal citations? Well, we're going to go back over to your Canvas page, and right here, I've added a document right here, internal citation format, and this explains exactly how to format these internal citations in the parentheses. So you're going to need to read over this when you format those internal citations. All right, so that covers pretty much everything. Doing the title page, page numbers, writing the introduction, writing the body paragraphs with source material. That's pretty much it. After you've watched these videos, if you have specific questions, be sure to ask me. I'm happy to help, but watch the video that relates to the thing that you have a question about first. Go and see if I've already gone over it in a video, and then come ask me questions if you have them. All right, good work.